Hey guys, I've came back on. I thought Cole was finishing work earlier. She wasn't. She was just wanting to make sure I was okay because I've been really sore today. So I thought I'll pop back on for another 20 minutes. Maybe I'm lonelier than I thought, guys. So used to my own company. Or I'm so used to being with Cole. And I don't even have the kids to occupy me today because the kiddies go to their dads on a Wednesday. Hey all, I'm just letting everybody join. I've literally just popped on, guys. Possibly going to paint my nails, so I thought I'd pop on. I had to get out my itchy work clothes. But when I got in, I was so sore. I was like, I'm not even changing right now. But I've sat down for a bit and the pain's starting to ease up a bit. So I thought I'll get changed because I couldn't stand the itchiness. So if any of you are hairdressers or barbers, you will know what I mean. By your bump attracts the hair even more. Oh my God, you've no idea. Literally, it's like a hair magnet. And then all the hair spelks are stuck in my bump. And I've got like sore bits on my belly. Is it 8-9 already? It was just on. Well, Bethan, I thought Cole was phoning me. I was panicking to go and pick her up. But she wasn't. She was phoning to make sure I was okay. I've been really sore today. So she wanted to make sure I was okay in between her clients. So she will be finished soon. So I'm not on for long, but I thought I'm too sore to sit and watch TV. You know that way when you can't actually concentrate on anything. And actually sitting here chatting does take my mind off it a bit. I'll just sit and scroll on my phone. Like we all do, huh? Especially when the kiddies aren't here. Now's a perfect time to be resting, like I've been told. Sorry if you hate the noise of a nail file, guys. How long have I been with Cole? I've been with Cole for just over 5 years and we've been married for 3.5. Red really suits you. Thank you, Sam. Red's my favourite colour. Love red. I don't get to wear red enough. To be fair, literally, the bigger I'm getting, the smaller my wardrobe's getting because the less items of clothing in my wardrobe that fit me. So I've literally got like 4 dresses just now that all fit me. So you'll see me wear them all the time. They're like my work ones now. They're now succumbing to the itchy tribe clothes. But it's so hard when I get a dress like this that still fits me. I do look like the size of a hoose in it though because it is a big floaty dress. I look at Stacey Solomon on Instagram and I'm like, you look so like glowing. Whatever she wears. Whereas I'm like, I put my joggers on and I'm like instantly look like I've not bathed in 3 weeks. Like you see these women, they literally throw on a pair of joggers and a top. You're just like, why do you look good? Why do you look hot like that? Yeah, we've got names for the wee man. We've got a few names we both like. That's one of the only things I'll not share with anybody until baby has arrived. But yeah, we've kind of got 3 names, but one name that seems to be coming all the time. Yeah. So I think he's pretty much named. Oh my God, I just realised you won't be child free as such again, as the wee one won't be going to another parent's. I know, Natalie. So just now, obviously, I've got Gianna and Kai, and they go to their dad's on a Wednesday after school, and they go to their dad's every second weekend. So every Wednesday night, usually I work late. I've dropped my hours a bit in the barber shop just now. I'm just too sore. And every second weekend. So yeah, when baby is here, long will be gone any date nights with just myself and Cole. Thanks, Josh. Loving your eye colour. Thank you, Matri. My eye colour changes every day. Some days it's like bright green, and then other days it's bright blue. Then other days it's like grey in between. Your eyes are amazing. Who is more excited about the baby nearly being here? You're Cole. I'm only halfway, still got 20 weeks. I'm not sure how my belly's going to cope with another 20 weeks. I literally feel like I'm fit to burst right now. It's so tight. You know when it goes that hard, tight feeling. I think we're both super excited. I'm super excited because obviously Cole's never had a baby. Kai was 2 and Gianna was 4 when I met her. So that's the youngest she's had the babies from. And so I'll get to see her with a baby. Equally, she'll get to see me with a newborn. We've never had a newborn in our relationship, which is so exciting. And I can't even tell you how excited I am to see Gianna and Kai the first time they see the baby. Like, if I could bottle Cole's face and Gianna and Kai's face the minute baby comes and they get to see, oh, it'd just be amazing. When did you start showing? Would you say you show sooner with a boy or a girl? I wouldn't say I was any different with Gianna or Kai. I think it just depends baby's position. I would say I show earlier on because I'm petite, I'm so small. But equally, I've got a cousin who's a size 6'8" and she never had a bump or full pregnancy. Baby was completely in her back, the way it was positioned. She was literally in her size 8 jeans, her full, it was crazy. I'd never seen anything like it. And our little girl was literally a healthy, like, weight. Whereas I was the same with Gianna and Kai. I got a bit of a bump from quite early on. But at the start, it's pretty much that pregnancy bloat. But yeah, it's definitely bump now. It's not that awkward, people looking at your belly like, have you ate too much or are you pregnant? I've been following your journey on TikTok. Thank you, Julie. What's baby the size of now? Josh, baby is the size of a full-size corn in the cob. About 12 inches, I think it said. I could be completely off with that. But yeah, like the full size of full corn in the cob. Could I ask where you're from, trying to figure out your accent? Of course, I'm from Dumfries in Scotland. Did you pay for IVF? We sure did. We went to a private clinic called GCRM in Glasgow. Love your dress. Where did you get it? I think it was Primark. Or no, maybe it was Shine. I can't find a label. I don't think it's got a label. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Shine. I never know. Shine. Will you have another one after this, baby? No. Both me and Cole always said we wanted 3 kids, so this is our last and final jigsaw piece. Hey Shelley. Do you get a lot of heartburn? Well, unfortunately, I've got a hiatus hernia. So if you see in any of my photos, a lot of people will ask, what's the scar? I've got a scar from here that runs all the way down my stomach. I've had a fundoplication twice, when I was 6 months old and when I was 10, and I was due to get it again when I was 20. So I'm 11 years overdue getting my fundoplication done again, but life gets in the way sometimes. So unfortunately, I suffer with heartburn daily anyway. It's not got any worse yet, touch wood. It did with Gianna and Kai. But weirdly, I've been on omeprazole, literally all of them, my full life. But actually, when I was pregnant with Gianna and Kai, ranitidine actually helped. So yeah, I would just get the same again. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Karen. How cool would a live birth be? Oh my God. I was saying this to Cole, I'm literally obsessed with watching One Born every minute just now. Like, I cannot stop watching it. In fact, I've watched so many. I'm actually at the point I'm watching the One Born every minute from the early 90s. Mental. I can't believe a Lockerbie lass has said she's from Dumfries, Abbie. I know, Michelle. Yeah, I'm not actually a Dumfries lass. I'm a Lockerbie lass. I always said I'm a Lockerbie lass, and Cole gives me in trouble. She says I sound common as muck. I'm like, I will deal with being common as muck. I ain't posh. I'll never be posh. So yeah, I'm actually from Lockerbie. I've only lived in Dumfries for about 4 years. Me and Cole moved into Dumfries. But Cole's originally a Dumfries lass. It's so good, isn't it, Leisha? But I was saying to Cole, do you think you could actually go on One Born every minute? I don't know if I could. And Cole seemed to get in her head. She was like, would you be worried about pooing and peeing the bed? I'm like, no, that doesn't worry me. 99% of women giving birth do. So, no, I'm not a prude when it comes to that. Unfortunately, it happens. I just don't know if I could or not. I'd be scared in case I was rude. That's what I'm on to now, Nikki. Emma Willis delivering babies. I was watching it last night. Thank you, Carrie Ann. Probably already asked, so sorry if yes. Is Cole the biological mother of the baby? So yes, we done something called reciprocal IVF, and yes, we used Cole's egg, meaning our baby will have Cole's DNA. Your daughter is a mini you, isn't she? Yes. Personality-wise, definitely. Although, nah, in some ways our personality is actually more like Cole's. She's a bit more of a stress head, whereas Kai, our little boy, he's very much more... They're both so split. Kai is emotional, is so much more thoughtful, is that the right word? Towards him and his sister anyway. But yeah, whereas I'm not really an emotional person, but Cole is very much an emotional person. I think a lot of people mistake it and look at how you look and think, oh, Abbie's the girly one, she'll be the emotional girly one, but actually personality wise that's Cole. Cole's very much more emotional, whereas yeah, I'm not. I guess you already lose your dignity giving birth, so a poor wee ain't nothing. Exactly, Abbie. That's nothing. Did you use the same donor for the kids or different donors? Gianna and Kai weren't a donor. I was with their dad for over 9 years. I had them before I met Cole. So I had them naturally and then I met Cole. And yeah, we've used a sperm donor. Our sperm donor is literally a male version of me. So our baby will look like both his mummies. Don't know if this has been asked, but are you guys going to have another child in the future? No, we don't want any more. I'd love to see Cole's face if you pooed the bed while giving birth. Oh my God, Suzanne, can you imagine her? She'll probably laugh. Have you ever had mastitis? Oh my God, Caitlin, yes. I got mastitis in both my boobs after having Gianna. I tried to breastfeed, and exactly 7 days after having her, they tried to admit me into hospital. They done everything, and I begged them, please give me antibiotics, I'll express, I'll do anything. So they gave me an open pass, let me go home, under the circumstance that if it got any worse at all, I went straight back in. Luckily, I managed to get it to eventually pass. It did, however, put me off breastfeeding. It was just a horrific experience. It wasn't easy for me at all. What I done when I gave birth to Kai, I gave him the first 3 feeds when he was born, and then I went straight onto bottle. So I think I will most likely do the same this time. It's something I stressed so much about when I was pregnant with Gianna, that I wanted to breastfeed, and I think it's not as bad now. It's very much pro both. Fed is best in my opinion. Whereas yeah, I'm not overly stressing about that as much this time, as long as baby's fed and baby's happy and mummy's happy. And I hope I don't get mastitis this time. Exactly, Maureen. I met the love of my life. You've changed. You look stunning. Thank you, Susan. I was in my work clothes before, but I was too sore. I didn't want to come upstairs and get changed. But I was getting too itchy. Are you going to keep the new baby off social media? No, baby, if it's in my arms or whatever and I'm talking away, baby will be there. Just the same as Gianna and Kai. Gianna and Kai are very much, I ask them if they want to do a video when we do TikTok or whatever. I never ask them to do one. It's the only ones they're in is ones they ask us, oh, can we do this trend with you or whatever. So I'll leave it completely. The ball's in their court. Can I ask how old you both are? Of course, I'm 31 and Cole's 30, so there's a year between us. Although some cheeky fool asked if I was Cole's mum. How rude. Do I look old enough to be Cole's mum? But then to be fair, they actually thought she was a 14-year-old boy. What the hell? That lady's got bigger boobs than me, mine's are fake. Do you have PGP? What's that? I don't know what that means. Baby's doing good. We had our 20-week scan yesterday and it was just amazing. I'm so glad. My placenta is still low lying, but it has moved enough that it's not blocking the exit now. So all being well, nearer the end of pregnancy, I can have a natural birth again. I gave birth to Gianna and Kai naturally. So fingers crossed, all being well, I'll be able to do the same again. I thought Cole was Gianna and Kai's mum because they're so like her. A lot of people think Cole is the biological mum of Gianna and Kai because they seem to look more like her than me. Especially Gianna, whereas Kai, he's more like me. Definitely do not look old enough to be your mum. Thank you so much, Charlene. Got a proper big gold star for that. Oh my God, Josh. You must just look super young. Pelvic girdle pain. Sorry, I didn't even put two and two together. Yes, unfortunately, I do. It is so painful. Oh, it's just horrible. Are you going to put a birth vlog on YouTube? So we're not going to record the full birth or anything like that. I'll probably do a couple of recordings till I get to a point where, yeah, it is far too painful and it is not what I want to be recording. But yeah, I'll definitely be recording parts of it after baby's born and stuff like that. That we'll definitely put on YouTube when we're ready. Your hair grows so fast. It's so growing so fast. Hair is still very much short, but look at the length of it. That was bald. So it's slowly getting there and it's nearly long enough. I want to get extensions because I'm going back to the half and half Cruella de Vil look. So I've still got to get a grey toner on here. But unfortunately I've got psoriasis on my scalp and it's flaring up big style just now. So I'm waiting until that settles a bit, and I've got my, this is what I use from the doctor's Beta Cap, but I've ran out. I need more. I put my last application on last night, so as soon as that's settled a bit I'll put the grey toner back on. You change your hair so much. Who does it? Cole does it. We do each other's hair. We own a barber shop. We're both barbers. We're not hairdressers. We're not colour techs, so we're not the people to ask for advice with stuff like that. Could you get a video of Cole holding him for the first time? Yes, that's what I said to Cole. I'll be so upset if for whatever reason I miss that point. And you do, like, in that situation, the last thing you're thinking about is, give me my phone, I need to record this. But definitely, I honestly cannot wait to get that photo of Cole with the wee man when he's first born, and I just cannot wait to see Gianna and Kai with them. Gianna's absolutely besotted. Oh, she really is. Me. Do you have any names picked yet? Yep, we've got his name pretty much, I wouldn't say set in stone, but there seems to be one name that we seem to be calling him more. But we wouldn't tell the name until baby's here. I'll tell you what girl's name we had though. Before we knew it was a little boy, we had a few girls' names and a few boys' names. Unless mysteriously it drops off and it comes out a little girl, but they rechecked yesterday and he's still most definitely a little boy. But the girls' names we had were Remy Rose, Olivia Bloom and Trudy. Vivi! What are you doing here? You should be on holiday. You should be chilling. Cole said we're not doing a live until you come back off your holidays. In fact, because you weren't on live before, I got kicked off TikTok live. I'm banned. What do I use on my scalp? Sorry, I've got a bobble around it. Beta Cap. It's from my doctors. So if you ask your doctors, it's literally a solution that you put on your hair and leave it on. Like, you don't wash it out or anything like that. Like, once you've washed your hair, put it straight onto your scalp. Look, literally none left. Like that. And then just, yeah, wash your hair as normal when you wash it and dry it. It's never gave me like greasy hair or anything like that. The only thing I do find is, it doesn't help though that the back and sides of my hair is shorter. My hair sticks up like crazy in the mornings once I put it on at night. Are you going to have a middle name for him? Probably not. Gianna and Kai don't have a middle name, and neither do me or Cole. So I don't think he'll have a middle name. Thank you, Becky. I'm doing good. How long have you got left, and have you got any cravings? I have got 20 weeks. I'm halfway there. So I'm not due until 22nd of January. Total mind block there. 22nd of January. Yeah. I know, Marie, it's ridiculous. For nudity. I was like, do I look naked? Honestly. Trolls at their finest. Cravings. My biggest cravings are oranges. I cannot... Honestly, I'm going to turn into a fresh orange. I'm drinking fresh orange juice by the gallon. I am eating oranges, fruit. Honestly, I've never been so healthy. That's it, beta cap. Screenshot it. Oranges and homemade soup. I am loving homemade soup. And I am awful at cooking. I am not a good cook at all. So, all my family have been roped into making me homemade soup. And the only homemade soup I'm actually really good at making is lentil, but it's the only one I actually don't want. I've been literally obsessed with homemade tomato soup. Ever since I went to our local hospital. I was at the hospital on Friday, and after we got checked out and everything, we went to the canteen and they had tomato and basil soup, and oh my god, it was just amazing. So I went and asked them at the canteen. I was like, I'm really sorry. I was like, but is there a specific day you do the tomato and basil, or is it just random? And unfortunately, it's just random. So I put a post on my private Facebook page, and they actually managed to get the chef to message me. And unfortunately, it's not actually made in-house. It's like a homemade soup bought from a company that's bought in. So I'm going to have to try and see if Cole's brother can get me it, because he owns a cafe, so he's got a food business. Whereas the company don't sell to the public. I could maybe phone them and tell them I'm pregnant and it's a really big craving. I'll buy 5 tubs. Going to have to buy a freezer just for all this soup. Are you all set for Christmas? What have the bubbas asked for? No! Do you know what? I've not even thought about Christmas. I've literally asked the kids lots what they want this year. And I've got no idea. I literally have no idea for the big present this year at all. Not even a tiny inkling yet. So I'm hoping they give me some ideas soon, because I don't want to be leaving it last minute, because obviously we've still got a lot of the big stuff to get for baby. So I like to try and spread it all out so it's not like one massive cost. And then before I know it, baby will be here after Christmas. I know everybody keeps telling me how easy tomato and basil soup is to make. But I tried to make it once and it tasted disgusting. Like, disgusting that it went down the toilet. It was minging. I couldn't even eat it. I couldn't even force myself. Is it Dumfries Hospital? Yes. So my local hospital is Dumfries Infirmary. 10 weeks left and my princess will make her appearance. How exciting, Jade. I hope you're feeling good. Yeah, I'm Scottish. I'm from Scotland. From Scotland. I hope everybody's kiddies are getting on well, being back at school. I know a lot of the schools went back this week, whereas our kiddies, they've been back to school for, this will be their 3rd or 4th week back now, 3rd week. Whereas I know a lot English and stuff, they just went back this week, didn't they? We were going to Maureen, but unfortunately, with COVID and stuff, it wouldn't be until after babies. Here. I just had a baby girl 2 weeks ago. Oh, I'm actually jealous of your baby snuggles right now, Bernie. Congratulations. What's Cole's real name? Cole's her nickname, Nicole. I know, Rachel. Kids just grow so fast, don't they? Did you have your other kids in their due date? Do you think you will go early? Tracy, I had Gianna on her due date, and Kai was 3 days early. So I'm hoping, as long as I don't go over, I'll be happy. But I don't think they actually let you go over when it's an IVF pregnancy, because there's a bigger likelihood of the placenta failing near the end of pregnancy. I could be wrong on that, but I'm sure that's the reason. Do you like showing your bump off, prefer baggy clothes, or a bit of both? I'm kind of a bit of both. I think, no, I love showing my bump off. I think definitely this time as well, because it's my last pregnancy, so I'm trying to enjoy as much of it as I possibly can. And I love my bump. I do love it, as much as it's giving me so much pain right now. I do love my bump. So yeah, I like to show my bump off. And then once baby's born, I'm back to my usual, my baggier clothes, hiding the belly. Did Cole own the second-hand furniture shop that's now your barber shop? Nope, before we owned the barber shop, it was Bernardo's charity shop. It was Bernardo's furniture store. And before that, it was a motorbike shop. And it's actually pretty cool. We've got 3 levels in our barber shop, and there's still some of the really old bike racks. That's pretty cool. Our shop's massive. That's so cute, Rachel. Will you do another charity live stream on TikTok? We sure will. Our next event will most likely be our Halloween event, like we done on our Facebook page last year. It'll be Saturday the 30th, I think it is. It's also my last working day in the barber shop. So we'll have big celebrations, and we'll do a massive fun Halloween event, which will be quite good. I absolutely loved doing it last year. Marie, I felt absolutely fine. It took me so long to decide to get it, but do you know what? Now that I've had it, I feel so much better. It also gives antibodies to baby when baby's born. I know so many mums who have been in hospital and not been vaccinated while pregnant, and they've really struggled. Baby is absolutely fine. It's more them that are struggling. Yeah, so you've just got to do what's right for you. It's such a split over people's opinions and such. Like, you just do what's right for you. Go with your gut instinct. I can't wait till my isolation ends so I can go and give my 6-month-old nephew big hugs. Not seen him for about 2 weeks due to being ill and having COVID. That sucks. I hope you feel better soon, Mel. And I hope you get to give him a big cuddle soon. Yeah, Remy, I'd say, is a unisex name. Lots of little boys called Remy. but I liked it as a girl's name. We've got our little boys' names. Although Gianna keeps telling me that, I don't know if any of you seen, we bought the kids a bunny rabbit and it's got the baby's heartbeat inside it. And Gianna, the baby talks to her through this bunny rabbit, and he's been telling her the names he wants to be called. And actually one of the names that's in her list, so I'm not telling you. Has your hair grown all back again since being pregnant? Looks lush. It's not, it's just hiding. All the shaving part is still there. So it's slowly getting there. But I think what I'm going to do while it's growing, because it annoys me so much, that part, is get extensions. And then it just means I'll wear my hair down and you'll not be able to see the short bit underneath. They're so cute, aren't they, Josh? Gianna does not go to sleep without that rabbit. Even when we went away for the weekend, we stayed in a hotel last Saturday. Gianna and Kai both had their rabbits there. Do your kids love talking to your bum? My daughter loves it and she just wants her wee brother to come out. Oh, Gianna she is so caring through this pregnancy. Honestly, it's so lovely to see. Gianna is such a mother hen. She has mothered me so much, and I told her that I was in hospital on Friday, but baby is fine. I didn't go to the ins and outs, but I also didn't want her finding out that I'd been in hospital and hadn't said anything. So I let her know, but she's been constantly at me. Anytime I move, she's like, Mum, you're on bed rest. Can you just sit down, please? Why are you hoovering? Like, I still need to do my jobs, but she lies constantly with me, just rubbing my bum and talking away to him. Have you coloured the blonde again? Looks amazing. I sure have. We redone it the other night. My roots were needing done. So I just need a grey dye in it now. Are you not talking to me? I sure am, Angela. It's just hard to see all the comments. How much was the rabbit with the heartbeat? I think it was £20. We got them at Bump to Baby Scotland. That's where we'd done all our private scans. Oh, don't, Rebecca. It's so cute, and it's so mad because see, every time Gianna speaks to my bump, he starts kicking like mad. Kai, the poor soul, he must have sat for an hour trying to feel baby move. And as soon as Gianna was saying, "It's your sister, I love you," yep, he finally got to feel the wee man kicking. Oh my God, it's grown so much, looks so healthy, definitely blooming. You look so good. I was a mess while pregnant. My boy is now 4 months. Charlala. Oh, trust me, I do not look like this all the time. Definitely don't. I'm sure Cole will vouch for that. If I had my way, I would be in my dressing gown all the time. I'm like the dressing gown queen. Like, I'm one of these people, you wear clothes for going out the house. If I'm staying in the house, I'm in my dressing gown. Oh, they're definitely worth it, Jade. They didn't offer anything like that when I was pregnant with Gianna and Kai, so it was so nice to get Gianna and Kai the heartbeat bears. Oh, that's awesome, Paige. Congratulations. Yeah, a lot of people have told everybody, because we're not saying the name until baby's born, everybody wants us to call the baby Bear or Teddy or Colby, and I'm like, They're the only 3 names I will tell you baby definitely won't be called is Bear, Teddy or Colby. Not because I don't like them. They're just not names I would personally choose. We absolutely love all 3 of the names, but I think because we've spoke about them all so much, like I'm over all 3 names now. I've heard them too much. Hey hon, how's you? I have 6 kids and baby number 6 was a surprise and I didn't find out until I was 31 weeks. Oh my God, Hayley. That is, honestly, that totally baffles me. Hard to be, especially it being your 6th pregnancy and you didn't feel any movement. It just shows you though, it just depends. Baby's positioning it, everything. Some people feel and see baby early on. Like when I had a check on Friday, the midwife was laughing so much because she couldn't get baby's heartbeat reading because he just kept kicking her hand. So she's literally feeling my bump and he's kicking away. And some people don't feel baby even flutter inside their stomach till 24 weeks. It just depends on where baby's lying or positioning. But yeah, he was not for letting her get the heartbeat reading on Friday. And she was like, I'm determined to get it. And I was like, look, I'm not overly worried. He's moving lots. But you'll know yourself if you've ever had a bleed in pregnancy. It is awful. It is literally one of the last things you ever want to see. It's not nice. My second was 11 pounds and breech. It was so painful throughout. Oh, Lauren, I can only imagine. Do you have an unusual name picked out? No, I wouldn't say it's overly unusual. I'd say it'll be a name you'll have all heard before. I wouldn't say it's a common name, but I wouldn't say overly unusual. That's all I'm telling you. I'm so surprised Cole's not slipped up because she keeps calling him it and I keep saying, stop calling him it or you're going to say it. Yeah, if baby's more towards your back, it is harder to feel anything, definitely. Whereas my wee man is right at the front. Any old-fashioned names picked out? No, but we absolutely love Rupert. I think Rupert's like the cutest little name ever. I love Rupert. And what was the other one we liked? I'm only telling you these ones because we're not picking them. Rupert and, oh, what was it? I can't remember now. But yeah, I love the name Rupert. I think it's too cute. I was in and out of hospital with bleeding when I was pregnant and my daughter is coming 17. You'll know exactly what I mean then, Christine. It is so scary, isn't it? And then after I'd been in, you always feel like you don't want to waste anybody's time. Especially like once we found out everything was okay and the doctor, honestly, she was so brutal. She was literally shouting at me, telling me, if you ever get anything like that again, it is not your decision on whether you come in or not. You come in. I was like, okay, I know. It's definitely not something I'd ignore. Rupert's so cute, isn't it? Rupert is a very... Yeah, I love the name Wilson. That is so cute. Yeah. I think I actually had Wilson when I was pregnant with Kai. What did Gianna and Kai weigh when they were born? Kai was 8 pounds 9 and Gianna was 7 pounds 14. Yeah, Albie's a cute name. Woohoo, Hannah. Congratulations. You've got this. We're stronger than we think. Oh, thank you, Becky Smith. Yeah, I love the name Doogie. Doogie is cute. Wow, Charlene. Definitely grew into a tall, I'm sure, handsome man. Young man. That's crazy, Melissa. That's awesome. You're having a little girl. Oh, the wee man will be so excited. Midwives can be bloody scary. I remember mine being really scary and proper old school. Well, I was so lucky. The midwife was so lovely. And don't get me wrong, the doctor was so lovely as well. I think there was maybe a bit of a language barrier, so everything she said came across as really abrupt. I was like, okay, like, you know that way when you're getting shouted at and you feel like you're a child again back at school, like, okay, I'm listening. Yep, I was in and out of hospital with Gianna and Kai, unfortunately. Not for bleeding though, I never had any with Gianna and Kai. So this is completely new to me. But yeah, I was in and out with my SPD and it was just, yeah, it's so painful. I'm so sorry to hear that, Becky. Sending so much love. Gianna's 9 and Kai's 7. My sister's dog is called Rupert. Hated the name before she had him, but I like it now. I love it. What's your actual due date? 22nd of January. Nope, it just wasn't what was right for us, Stephanie. Both me and Cole have fertility issues. It's what worked best medically and what both of us wanted as a couple. Do you still get the bad sickness? Not daily, but it's definitely still there. I find when I've worked for a really long day or I've not listened to my body and not sat down or anything like that, I suffer really badly that evening and I'm sick all night. But it's definitely not every day now, as long as I take my anti-sickness. If I don't take my anti-sickness or I forget, then yeah, I know about it. Do you know what you're having? I sure do, a little boy. Do you think they'll adapt with a newborn in the house? Definitely. Did Cole ever contemplate carrying the baby, or was it always going to be you that carried? For us, it would always be me, even before we found out about Cole's infertility struggles. It's just what feels right for us as a couple. But equally, if we got to a point in our IVF that it wasn't working with my body and we had exhausted all avenues with my body, then would Cole carry 100%. But it wasn't our first choice. Steph Pritchard, I'm due the 12th of December, a boy as well. You're the only other Pritchard I've seen. So I'm Abbie Howitt. I took my wife Cole's second name, but actually, before I was married, I was Abbie Howitt. I know I need to stop crossing my legs, and I don't know why I do, because it actually hurts me more. It's a habit. But yeah, I was Abbie Pritchard. Kai's birthday is the 14th of December. That is so cute, Tasha. Well, guys, I'm off. Cole will be home soon. Well, I'll need to go and pick her up from work soon. SBD is hard. It's horrible. It's literally going right down my legs. And it's that way. Sometimes it's too sore to sit down, but it's sore to walk about. You know, when you're in that awkward, you don't know what to do with yourself when it's sore. Will you be open with your journey when the baby arrives and all the struggles and fun of a newborn, or will you take time for you guys? Love you both, by the way. Both will take time for ourselves, but yeah, I have been completely open and honest. Some people don't like that, and that's okay. They don't need to watch or read my daily blogs or updates. Some find it too personal, and that's okay. But you know what? See the amount of people I have actually helped by being open and honest and not just sharing all the lovely parts. Yeah, life isn't like that. Pregnancy isn't always like that. Definitely not having a newborn. Yeah, life's about to get crazy, and I'll be very open and let you know if I've had a night where baby has cried all night and I've tried everything and I've been in tears because I need sleep too. No way, Steph Pritchard. That's crazy. That is a bit strange, isn't it? Both Pritchards, and both got a little boy called Kai. Okay guys, I am off. I hope you all have a good evening. And yeah, have a good day. And thanks for joining me for some chats and keeping me company. Have a good one, guys.